Welcome or welcome back to the Psyched Knitter podcast. My name is Marcia. I am the Psyched Knitter, and I'm coming at you in a little bit of a different location today. I'm actually in the landing upstairs. This is another yarny area of mine. In fact, there's another cabinet over there that's also full of yarn and things, mostly my finished objects. It's like where I fold all of my clothes. I'm gonna try to position my head so you guys don't see the glare in my glasses, but taking them off gives me a headache, so I'm gonna do my best to keep them on. Anyway, long story short, it's just gonna be a little bit of a shorter episode this week, not because I don't have a lot going on or a lot that I'm working on, but because my kids are napping and I have quite a bit I could be doing right now apart from this. If you're new, hi, welcome. My name's Marcia. I've already said that, but I am a knitter based out of Mississippi, and I am a doctorate student in a school psychology program, and so that is why I'm so infrequent on here, because life is busy, and I know you're probably not here for the life content, so I'll try to save that to the end, but that's definitely where I'm at right now. Life is just very busy, and I think you'll kind of see that in the works that I have. There's a lot of things that I think if I were less busy, I would already be off my needles, but because I am so busy, here we are. Okay, so let's get straight into it. I think I only have one finished object. That's nuts. Yeah, because I finished my guard trail sweater or crew last podcast, which was about a month ago at this point. And all I've got is the one finished object, and I'm actually wearing them, and I'm gonna apologize because they've been worn. But here they are. These are my socks. They are made, I actually really like them. Let me see if I can show you this. Here they are. So I knit them out of Patton's Croy. I actually knit them, I find that Patton's Croy is, for me, more of a DK weight yarn when it comes to socks. So I really like to knit them on a looser gauge, which makes for them to go much faster anyway, but I knit them on a 2.75 millimeter needle. And I tried my hand at a short row heel this time, and I do have a couple of holes. Don't have it on this side. Have a little bit on this side. So I have a couple of holes that I do need to go back and try to sew kind of together, but they're mostly just house socks. I did wear them today out though, and they do just fine. But my sock mojo is coming in, so I expect to see more socks in the future, but that's it. That's all I've got for finished objects, and the reason why is because I have so many massive works in progress going on right now. So what I'm wearing today, store-bought sweater. We have a place here called Dirt Cheap, and they had a sale, or their clothes are all very cheap, and I found a bunch of sweaters for like $2 a piece. Some were like 50 cents, and so I actually bought a bunch of them for the express purposes of trying to reclaim the yarn. Not that I need to, I've got plenty of yarn, but just for another hobby because it sounded fun. But I'm actually enjoying the fit of some of them right now, and so that's what I'm wearing today. It's a little too warm outside still for a woolly garment, but this is actually a fairly thin sweater, and it's like in the 70s. Excuse me, there is something in my throat. It's in like the 70s right now, and so which in Mississippi sweater weather. So it's cool enough to wear a sweater, but not hot or not cool enough to wear one of my thick homemade garments. So drinking some coffee. I'll be moving on to the Diet Dr. Pepper here in a minute, but I'm drinking my morning coffee actually out of this cute little mug that I got from Hobby Lobby, I think, yesterday. I enjoy it. Okay, on to the good stuff, the whips. Okay, I don't even know where to start here. I really only have 3 big whips right now. Technically 4, but I have not worked on one in a month, so I don't even know if I'll show you. It's my shawl that I really wanted to finish by my birthday. My birthday's in 2 weeks. Ha, that won't be happening. But there's a reason. So let's start with this one. You've seen this one already. When I started this one last time, I had just done the back. I wasn't even finished with the back portion, and I knit the rest of this so quickly. This is the Kerr sweater, and it's almost done. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm so excited about this, you guys. I have one sleeve left, but I blocked this already because I really wanted to see how it was laying, and the arm was a little concerning to me. It was poofing a little bit because of the short rows right here. But it lays beautifully, and I really, oh, this is so wonderful. So this is knit in Dying Wishes Yarn Co.'s Devilish DK, or no, maybe it's Necro Neps. I think it's Necro Neps. Maybe it's both, Necro Neps Devilish DK, in the colorway Mauvelous, and it is beautiful. And then this is a merino, like must be merino from Hobby Lobby. So La drape on this is wonderful. Give you a good look at the color work. I love it. I did the short motif just because I am shorter and my torso is shorter, so I think that it's gonna fit me great. I cannot wait to get the second sleeve going. It'll take me like a day to finish, genuinely. I think maybe a day and a half, and it's on the docket for next week. I have a 4-day week end, and I'm finishing this sweater then, but it has been sitting for 3 weeks without me touching it because I've had so much on my plate, and I've had a lot more that is deadlined. This has no deadline. I just want it. So I'm being a good knitter and knitting on the deadline items first, but I don't have a lot to say about this except for I love it. The yarn is absolutely sublime. It's been a pleasure to work with. I have more of this yarn in different colors, or not the Neps, but more of her Devilish DK yarn, and I can't wait to use it. It's been absolutely marvelous to work with, and I think it's going to be a staple in my winter wardrobe. I'm very excited, but the reason I have not finished it is because I've been working on this. Well, actually, yes, I have been working on this beast. So this is in a new bag that I just got yesterday, and I love this bag. And it just says, kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul. I love it. It has a lot of pockets, and it fits a whole dang sweater, so can't complain about that, right? Anyway, so reason I have not worked on that is because I've been working on this. I was accepted to Rebecca Clow's Crayobea's Stick Season Sweater Test Knit, and I fangirled. I screamed. My husband had no idea what was going on. But let's see if I can't. Back of the front. This is the front. Okay, I have this. I have not sewn this down yet, but this is the Stick Season Stick Season Sweater by Rebecca Clow. I'm so in love with this. I'm knitting, I think I'm knitting the size, it's actually I'm hybrid. I'm knitting like the size 8 or 9 in the body, and then I'm actually knitting like the size 6 in the sleeve because the sleeve needed to be a lot smaller for me. But the reason I'm knitting that size is I'm actually knitting this for my husband, who is broad-shouldered and big-chested, and so this really does not fit me, but I will be stealing it anyway, and I'm just obsessed with this design. It is absolutely incredible. I'm going to move closer so you guys can see in all its glory. This texture here is beautiful. She's just such a genius in terms of like how she does all of her details. I love the 2x2 rib and this back panel, which really steals the show. Just look at that. It's gonna block out to be so incredibly beautiful. I'm very excited, and I love this yarn. This is actually, I'm like really surprised by this yarn. So I don't knit with acrylic yarn frequently. I have some, and I bought some because I don't even remember why I bought it, but I'd been sitting in my stash for this acrylic yarn. It's been sitting in my stash for a really, really long time, and I had bought some, sorry for the rustling, I'm trying to grab it. I had to buy more. So I bought some wool yarn that matched this, and I wanted to make a matching sweater for me and my husband. And so I'm using this for him because he's just a little more hard on his clothes, and I thought it'd be good for me to be able to put it in the wash and the dryer for him. But this is actually just Hobby Lobby's Crafters Secret Big Idea. A child is waking up. Hello? Mama. Hey, sweet pea. This is just Hobby Lobby's Crafters Secret Big Idea. I'm using this, I'm getting gauge for the project, so I think it's a good cheap variety. This whole thing is like $11 and I got it on 30% off, so and then this sweater will take 3 for him. Could have gotten by with 2 for myself, I'm certain, but it's just a labor of love because it's massive. It's big. It's taking a long time, so I kind of lost steam on this. I probably would have been done with it a while ago, but hey, honey.
I'm just trying to sleep. I mean, play over here on my sleeping bed.
Why don't you go try do that in my bed, please?
Floor.
Not right here. You can be on the floor in my room. Thank you. I probably would have been done with this a while ago, but I'm also in another test knit, and I realized I needed to get started on that one because I hadn't even started yet. So I did the arm and the yoke, took a break, and then I'll show you guys what I have on the other one. And then now I'm back to this one because it's actually due first. It's due November 1st. And I think that I will finish. I have, for the body, it says to do 8.5 inches on the body before the ribbing. I'm probably gonna do 10, maybe even 12. My husband has a very long torso. And so I'm gonna, he's traveling right now, but I'm gonna have him try it on when he gets home, and then we'll see where we're at. But I'm just gonna finish the body. This is all I have left of the second massive ball. And then we'll see where we're at from there. But this is the Stick Season sweater. I'm so excited. I definitely want to make myself one. I already have the color planned out. I'm just waiting. I have a lot of sweaters. This is the most sweaters I've ever had on my needles at one time. and I'm a fairly monogamous knitter, so this is a lot for me. 3 sweaters is a lot for me. It feels a little overwhelming, but we're getting close for all of them, so I feel a little better. So here it is. Here's the beast, and it's so soft and squishy. I love it. Okay, on to the next. So I'm also in a test knit for Maddy. What is her username or her Instagram? Her username for Instagram is Momer01. Anyway, but her name's Maddy, and this is the Ashling sweater, and I'm test knitting that for her. It's knit bottom up, and it's a beautiful design. It's a fingering weight sweater. It's meant to be just mohair, but I'm actually pairing it with a fingering weight to make it a little more thick for me, but mostly I just was in love with the color. So here, let's see how I'm going to show this to you. It's kind of in a weird spot right now. Here it is. This is actually the back, and then I'm working on the back panel right now. So this is the front panel. But it is knit with 1 strand of this beautiful 100% merino wool from Hobby Lobby called Osaka Sky, I think, and then drops alpaca silk. And it's just a beautiful, light, airy piece. Ashling means, I think, I don't remember what it means, but it's like dream or cloud or something. I think it means cloud, and so I saw this and I just thought that's what it looks like to me. Weirdly enough, though, so we had like a huge amount of color pulling right here at the bottom, and really it was like this was showing more than this, and I don't know why, because I didn't change anything. I didn't change balls for either until that up here, and then all of a sudden right here it just shifted to this more like uniform look. Same happened with the back. I don't fully understand, like we've got like a huge amount of color pulling at the bottom, and then all of a sudden it changes. I don't hate it, it's just strange, but that's kind of what you get for having hand knit garments. So I've created the armhole, and I'm just knitting the back panel right now. I've got I'm losing all my stitches. I've got very little left to do on this back panel until I can just put it on a holder. Or maybe I bind it off. I haven't actually looked that far into the pattern. But until I can start on the front panel, and then it's just sleeves. So I felt confident that I could get this one done fairly quickly if I needed to, and so I moved on to the back to the stick season sweater, but I'll probably just go back and forth in between these two for a while until they're both done. This is due the 12th, and so of November. So I still have time on this one too, but yeah. What's next? I have another test knit that I just got accepted to. It is for Hannah, which Sandmade Knits, Hannah Sandler, and I just love. I got accepted to this test knit. I'm in love, and so I'm currently thinking about my color combo for that, and that will be due in December. So I'm excited about that one. I'm just absolutely in love with it. So, but I don't want to start it until one of these is off my needles, because having 4 on my needles is just too much. It's too much. Yeah. Okay, so that's all the sweaters that I have going on. I have in here my shawl. My goal is to finish it by the time we go home for Christmas, which is December 16th. I just want to be able to wear it in Washington. That's my goal, as well as all these sweaters. I want to wear these sweaters home too. My next thing is actually, I guess, technically a half-finished object. I've knit half a pair of socks. I love this. It's very fall to me. I started this last week. My husband left for Washington and I was all alone and I was just craving something simple, so I just made a small sock. And then I started the other one again with the short row heel. I really want to try to perfect that. And I like it. I think it also fits me really nicely. I think I like an afterthought heel better, but I don't want to disrupt the, I don't know. I think I like the afterthought heel better, but this is a good one if I want to knit the heel and just know how much yarn I have left. So, I'm pretty sure this is a 52 words, 52 stitch sock. Fits great. Or actually, I don't even know. I haven't tried it on. I think it fits great. I don't think I've tried it on. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, here it is. So, there we go. And I just love it. It feels very autumny, very festive. Maybe I'll submit it to the spooky knits cow, and I'm holding it in this cute bag with pumpkins and that I got like Thanksgiving food. I got it from Nomadic Knitter, and I started the second one at the park yesterday. I'm this far and realized almost immediately that I didn't remember if I had done a knit 2 purl 2 rib or a knit 1 purl 1 rib, so I stopped. And I only have this much yarn left for the second sock, so I'm gonna have to dig in to my second skein, which these are only 50. These 50? Yeah, these are only 50 gram balls, so a little bit more than 50 grams for a pair of socks, but I made the leg a little longer. I don't typically make my legs this long. I really do love shorty socks, but so I usually just do like 15 row cuff and like go almost directly into the heel. But this time I think I did a 20 row leg, so, and I like it. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have. That's all the knitting I have, and that feels like not a lot, but I just showed you 3 sweaters that are almost all in varying stages of completion, but like none not close. So yeah, okay, next acquisition. So I just showed you this, and then I just couldn't resist myself. I really wanted some Halloween yarn. I love Halloween. It's my favorite time of year. So I got a Nomadic Yarns, and I got a couple skeins, and oh my gosh, I want to cake this up right now. And I got another one too. Oh my gosh. This one is called Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice. And it's on her Twisty Sport. Oh, I love. Hey, Henry. Good morning. And this one is Light as a Feather, Stiff as a Board, also on Twisty Sport. I like sport weight socks. I also like fingering, but oh my gosh. And I also bought this beautiful bag. Hocus Pocus. And I'm in love. Hi, son. What's up? Hmm? What?
It's really about that's where I was playing.
You dreamed about Transformers? Whoa. I love that. Yeah? That's amazing, Henry. Would you like to go get your tablet and watch it for a little bit? You're cute. Okay, well, I've got to wrap this up. So I do have a couple more acquisitions. I bought 6 balls of this. I just love this. I don't know if it's going to be for me or for my daughter. It is an acrylic yarn. It's a DK weight. Slightly under 5 ounces for 252 yards. So slightly under a DK weight, but I think that it's still very much a DK here. So I got this, and I don't know, I love this, and I just could see myself maybe making a cardigan with this. And then we had to give away one of Harmony's sweaters because it is too small, so she wanted to pick out new yarn. And so she picked out, I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby as well, and she picked out this beautiful speckly tie-dye color. So I got 3 skeins of that. And that's it for yarn. I'm actually in the middle of a yarn destash. I've destashed quite a bit of yarn. I'm still in the middle of destashing quite a bit more. It's just stuff that I don't see myself utilizing here in the not too distant future. Hi.
Are you done with the video?
Not quite. I love you. But yeah, as far as plans go, I have the bookend sweater that I want to get started on. I want to finish all of these. I have a sweater I want to make for Harmony. I have a sweater I want to make for Henry. I want to make the Leith cardigan by Rebecca Clow. I would like to make another Viking knit. And I have the Sednaz garn. Let's see if I can pull this out without hurting everything. So, this book, the coveted Sednaz garn book. I have this. I haven't really cut into it yet, but there's a lot of beautiful designs I'd love to knit in here. For instance, the first one that I'd really love to make is this beautiful lady. Would love to make this. And then I also, the reason why everyone buys this book is for the Guernsey Genser, which is like the Moby sweater, but without the cables. And I would love to make this as well, and I have some ideas for that. So those are kind of some plans as well, but I don't know when I'm going to get to them because people keep coming out with fantastic patterns and I want to knit them all. So that's it for me. I've got to go be with the kiddos now that they are awake and finish cleaning up the house and all of those sorts of things. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your October. I will likely not see you until November, but if I happen to hop in before then, I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to give me a like, a subscribe, a thumbs up, a comment. All of that helps me reach more people, which really, honestly, just helps me meet more like-minded humans who love this craft just as much as I do. So, yeah. Me too, buddy. Me too. Have a great one, and we'll see you next time. Happy knitting.